Welcome to Beautifully Unfiltered, the Purple Runway podcast. The Purple Runway podcast is about breaking the silence, honoring truths, and creating honest conversations that lead healing and advocacy and empowerment. For too long, the stories of domestic violence, especially those rooted in trauma, silence, and survival, have been hidden behind closed doors, and we're here to change that. So welcome to Beautifully Unfiltered, the Purple Runway podcast, and let's walk with purpose together.
Welcome back to Beautifully Unfiltered with Gigi. Give us some love. Ta-da! Ta-da! Y'all, I am here with another round of one of the closest people that I've known. This is her first appearance on Beautifully Unfiltered, but I've known this woman for at least 8 to 10 years.
Yeah,
and
probably more than that.
Probably more than that. Mm-hmm. And she has been a part of Purple Runway for so long. She's done nearly all of our shows for Purple Runway, our runway events and our gala and everything, hair. Mm-hmm. She is a connoisseur of hair. She's been in her business as what I called a therapist. People sit in that chair, and Erika, probably could get a degree if it was just by her clients and call her Dr. Erika. But she's also a master at a lot of different things. And we're going to get into that and some of those things and where we were able to connect during our journey of transition at this point. And boy, I can't wait to tell you guys about that. But I'm going to introduce you to Erika Evans, Miss Hair Connoisseur.
You make me sound so fabulous. Thank you.
Miss Hair Connoisseur, okay?
That would be me.
Welcome, my sister, love.
I miss you. Hi. I know. So good to see you.
It's so good to see you,
How are you?
Now, something that, this is the first time before we get in, I almost forgot until I looked over my shoulder. So me and Erika brought some champagne. She was like, we're going to do this like we do this, right?
Period.
And she brought some champagne. So we're going to pour some champagne. She's going to make us a drink while we're talking. So while we're doing that, before we get into our laid back part of it, let them know how many years you've been in and what your specialty is and all that good stuff.
I have been blessed. Let me go over here just to make sure everything is fine. I was a bartender too, real quick.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, I've been a hairstylist for 30 years. It'll be 31 years in October.
I keep saying 20, but I've known you so long now, it's closer to 30.
Yes. Boop, boop, boop. Little cupcake.
Thank you.
I love cupcake. Oh, but you know what? I did bring this. One second, y'all. 1 second. It's great. It's a peach puree.
Okay, let's try it. I've never tried it before.
Good. So you kind of like swirl it in the glass.
Okay. I love it.
All right.
Looks good.
For you, one for me.
Now, let me tell you why she's doing that. There are some plastic cups in the kitchen here at New Stallion. And I was like, we don't have none of that. We're going to just use these cups. And Shandell was like, no,
you're not doing that.
You're not doing that. You can use the Scotch glasses before you use those cups. I was like, you're right. She is the producer. So let me go ahead and just follow her yellow brick road. So we have the nice Scotch glasses with the champagne cupcake.
We make it work. She was like, boop, I have this instead.
Yeah.
Where we would just go with the flow. Like,
you're just going with the flow.
She was like, See, that's why you have a team.
That's right.
That's why teams are important. Shout out to teams.
I feel like home every
Cheers,
time I
my
come
love.
in. Cheers.
Thank you for having me.
Honey, I'm home. So, 30 years, and I keep saying 20 after 10 years of knowing you at minimum. And you specialize in...
So I specialize in natural hair now. Now, towards the end of... I'm looking to transition into something else. I've been doing hair for a long time, but getting people back to their natural hair. No weaves. No glues.
No.
Everybody calm down.
Keep your edges.
Like, calm down, everybody. Just still. Everybody wants to look like. Bundles, middle part, bust down, platinum, da-da-da-da-das. And okay. Black women, we like to switch up. We like changes.
We like it.
But yesterday's hair is not today's hair, right? Yesterday's diet is not today's diet.
But Healthy's hair is every day, then, now, and future.
Yeah, facts.
Okay.
But those who are participating in it now, unfortunately, are suffering more than they know, right?
Okay.
And, the chemicals from the edge control, A lot of these commercial products that are being sold to other companies where they had original formulas that were great, but now that they have it, it's not so great. So it's causing, cause and effect, right? So there's a lot of variables in between while people aren't as healthy as we were back then, right? So I'm so the people that are coming out of the weaves and the wigs and the edge controls and the quick weaves and all that.
The braids. And what about the wigs?
Yeah, wigs is tearing
that's
it down. The wigs, braids as well. Some people wearing their braids way too long. You're not shampooing in between your braids. So I'm like, ew. Come on, you still have to shampoo your braids. So you don't have to get the slick Kankalon, because like that has a lot of, PFAs and forever chemicals and but it's cute. I got my butterfly and I got my boho, and you got to take care of the boho more than the braids. And it's just like y'all are setting yourselves up, but it's cute. But
it is cute. It is cute.
You come to me after that all comes out because I know you're gonna need a little love after that. So come through.
I love it.
One thing I just started that is new. I am no longer coloring hair.
What?
No.
No coloring? What do you?
No coloring.
Well, okay, wait.
I know, right?
Wait.
Everyone's like, what do you mean?
Right.
But I can't get my braids covered.
Okay.
Not permanently, no.
Okay, so are you doing a rinse or something?
As far as I'll go, is like a demi.
A demi. Okay,
Maybe.
so why is that? Is it because
it's wrecking people's hair?
Okay.
And some people are doing too much to their hair already, right? And so you're natural, and you want to get silk pressed, and you want to get a weave, and you're going to get your braids, and you're doing all these things back to back. There's no like rest time in between. So with all the chemicals and all the waiting and the not hydrating properly, and you're not drinking any water, and you're eating this processed food, and you're wearing polyester, and you're... It's real.
It is real.
Right?
Yeah,
there's
you're
too
wearing
many
polyester.
things you're being inundated with to
is.
not pay attention.
Absolutely.
You got to get back to this natural food. You got to stop going to the Chick-fil-A and the McDonald's. Like y'all, like that yesterday's McDonald's.
It's
got
not today's
14
McDonald's.
plus ingredients in the French fries. We use that French fry time all the time. You can't do that shit no more.
No.
You cannot. You cannot. So now you can grow your own potatoes.
That's right.
Make your own French fries.
Yep. That's it.
Use coconut oil instead of the vegetable oil, which is like a whole bunch of other chemicals, and be like, but that fried chicken is bomb. The crack on top. That's it. Girl.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is very unorthodox for us, but y'all will get the message when we get through with this. So, but yeah, this has been, we have a whole lot of clips that's going to come out of this that wasn't even, the camera was just rolling and we just kept talking. But anyway, so let me get to this thing. Okay, so as I said, you are like a therapist to people, and people that come to you and they share their joy, they share their pain, right? And I think the last time we talked, because you're such a giver, you love people, you about the sisterhood, all that good stuff. You know, you realized after a little while being in this business that you were taking things home that you didn't own. Right? Because, you know, you are that person for people. So being in that chair that long and learning, when did you learn that lesson? And how do you shut it down now? Because, you know, this is my earth mama together. And I understand, I vibe with her so well. And I know it was a process. So how do you do that now?
So now, like 30 games, you know, call it 30 games. Each game is a year, right? 31 in October. You learn how to shut it off when it affects you so bad, like you're not sleeping.
Yeah.
You're not really eating for real because you're so concerned about homegirl who just told you a story of one of the most worst things ever. You're waiting for the phone call. You're waiting like...
And you feel like you have to do something.
And you feel like you have to do something, right? Because it's one of those things, automatically, let me know if you need something.
Yeah.
And damn it, she needed something. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, can I bring me and my kids to your house?
Yep. You sure can.
Yep.
I can't say no because I just said, if you need something, let me know. I didn't put any limitations on it. And you shouldn't, right, as the person. So, you know, I've
But
seen...
you got to watch your words
you do.
with what you can do.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. But back
I can
at
give
the
you
time,
resources. Oh, I know. Yeah.
I was like, come through.
Yeah.
I didn't have the wherewithal to say, oh, let me give you, just come through. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
I got it.
We'll figure it out.
Right.
I get
and make people comfortably uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Come through. Bring JJ and them, or whoever need to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll make sure they get to school. They got something to eat. Their uniform is pressed. Da 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 da.
That's right.
Let me know by this afternoon, like what the move is.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I know I can call Gigi. I can call Tanaj. I can call Carrie. I can call Vicky and be like, yo, I have a situation.
Come through.
Come through.
Come through.
That's why I say, like, the network is important.
Absolutely.
The connection is important. You can't stay for, like, 3 weeks and not have a plan.
That's right.
Now, if it's May 12th and you have, June 1st you're moving in, okay, cool, because you got the plan.
Let's go.
Right?
Yeah.
You're going to need the broom, the vacuum, the things. Like, let's have, like, a little situation, y'all. Let's do a
make
little
this happen.
something.
Sisters in need.
Right? And
housewarming
you just make it work. So lately, I'm really good at closing the door and be like,
yeah.
I limit my hours now, which is really great because I was the one working like all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I wasn't working, I was traveling for work.
Right. You were going to Italy.
I was in Italy and Milan and Spain and different places and having a ball, getting paid for what I do, right? And that was a good time. But then here comes COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But okay, cool. Let me chill because I've been on the go. Sit my ass down.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I remember in 2022, I just traveled that entire year. That entire year. It was like, you know what? I'm not even going to fake like I'm doing something for work.
Yo,
I just said, you know what? I'm taking it off.
It was great. And it gave me an opportunity to slow down and to make decisions where, like, I should probably find a way, to do clients. No, bitch, they told you can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing. All right, so let me learn a skill.
Over here, they stay over there.
You stay there. Y'all, you good? Do it like this.
You better
do it like that.
Remember the Zoom parties?
Those were real.
Before I let go.
Hey. But you had a good time because
we had a good time.
It was
we
slow.
adapted to the time.
It was simple.
Yes.
That was a really good time to recognize time is time, but time isn't time for real.
That's right. That's right.
Which it's what you do with the time.
With the time. Mm-hmm. How you spend your time.
Some people, they lost 20 pounds during COVID.
Yeah.
They
wrote a book.
Found out that they didn't like their husband.
Right. Ouch.
But now you're happy.
But now you're happy.
Now you're moving on. Now your hair is growing back. Now your skin is regular. Sometimes it happens like that, right? Yeah. And some people don't like to hear that because that's real shit. I loved you so, like, you were my everything at one time.
Mm-hmm.
But because of life or circumstances or whatever, now you're coming to the chair and you're like, yo, he da-da-da-da-da, or my work said that I didn't deserve the promotion because whatever the case may be, right? Mm-hmm. And you're like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Listening. Taking it. Mm-hmm. Taking it. And if you're doing people back to back, I was sometimes seeing like 12, 14 people a day.
And most of that was heavy to handle when they sit in the chair? Or could it be a 50-50, 80-20 that says that people like, girl, I'm doing this. You're like, yeah, girl, you're doing your thing. You got on chapter 4. You written. What was the percentage that looked like during that time? Or even now?
A good like 60% part of my day is it's a something.
Wow. 60-40 split.
Right? Mm-hmm. And my job is to listen.
Yeah.
Now, are you listening just to get it out, or do you want me to add to that or give you some guidance on from what you told me? Mm-hmm. Have you tried this like this, done this like this, done this? Are you drinking your water? Are you going outside?
Are you minding your business?
Are you minding your business? Because you're probably not. Why do you have this much time? Everybody's at work. Like, what are you doing? Like, come on. I am blessed to say that my clients it's not even that. They're coming with like life.
Oh yeah,
right?
That too.
She lost her job. She worked in the government. He only makes X, Y, Z. Because, you know, to say real, most Black single women doing it.
Yeah.
Making over $100,000 a year. Just easy, right?
Yeah.
No man by themselves. Now, like, that's been taken from you. You got 2 kids, mortgage. What's the first thing to go? Yeah, I can't make my appointment this week. I have to pay the... Listen, for me, still come get your hair done. Because I know just like faith, God, however universe moves, I'm going to get it back anyway.
Yeah.
Come through, because you still got to look good for the interview.
Yeah. I still want you to feel good about
I still
who
want you to feel good.
Yeah.
You know, don't let
it
Tim and them tell you, oh, Miss Johnson, you
Mm-hmm.
can't have your job anymore. Okay, Mr. Tim, let me get my 9 month severance and let me go to, let me, where
Let me
we
go
going?
take a break first.
Let me get a little break.
Yeah, let me go. I'm gonna be in Aruba.
Let me go get a tan.
I'm going to get a tan. Get me some lines.
Let me eat
on.
this fresh fish
Absolutely.
on the beach.
And you know it won't be for 2 days. It'll be for 3 weeks.
Listen,
and then I'm gonna come back,
then,
and I'm
okay,
slaying.
boop.
I'm slaying.
Okay.
I'm slaying.
And we're back, right?
And we're back.
Okay, so you got braids. You can hold on to your braids for like another 4 weeks because you were gone for 2 weeks. Okay, cool. By the time this 6th week is up, I got an appointment for an interview. Is it cool if I come get my hair through? I got you in 2 weeks. Okay. I know I'm about to get this joint. Yep, let's go. Come on.
That's it.
That's my
but
job.
That's what you...
that's my job.
Yeah, I know.
Not the $50 million booking fee, and if you're 2 seconds late, another fee, and a no-show fee, and even if you're running behind fee. Wow. Like what? But you got on a bonnet and some workout clothes, and I'm supposed to pay you money? Excuse me?
I even seen, I've even seen those things, like I watch YouTube and like even if it's in the background while I'm working during the day or whatever. And it was this, I don't know who it was, but they were doing the clips of different people who were saying that they were not, they had shifted from their particular normal hairdresser because it was, she had to wash her hair, she had to dry her hair.
She had to do work
all
before
this
she got
stuff.
there.
And then she went to this alternative place. And because someone at her job, she was like, where you go? She was like, girl, I go to... And she was like, what? And she was like, yeah, I go to... And so she made the appointment with the alternative, okay? And she told her what she wanted. And she was like, she was a little scared, but, she never done this before. It was like she was cheating, right? And so she said, I went in and she was like, okay, well, and she wanted snap-ons to make
little clip-ins?
little clip-ins to make it longer or whatever. Okay. And she recorded the bowl. She recorded her bringing a little drink. She recorded the actual hairdo. And then she walked and she was like, guess how much this was, y'all? With the clip-in. She was like, how much? She said, $80.
Shut the front door. See what I'm telling you?
$80. She was like, I'm leaving. I'm not going back. I was like, is this real?
Did she like it? Was it?
She loved it. She loved it. She was like, look at it. I don't have to tell you the result. Look at the result. This is the result.
$80.
With the clip-ons. With the clip-ins.
And the video.
And the video.
I hear that, y'all. $80. Oh, see, they don't know their worth. Right? And
I agree with that on that side. But this is hair they're not normally working with.
You're still getting it, though. I mean...
Why? Why is that happening? I know you know why. I think I know why. And it's some of the things that we just said, but...
I'm just going to say industry has changed. And not saying that change isn't good, but it hasn't necessarily changed for the best.
Yeah.
And again, it's how are you identifying with the clip-ins, the extra hair, because after you take it off, you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. You still got to come get it done.
Yeah.
You still have to take care of it. You got to have hair long enough to put a braid in it, or put your little cornrows in it so you can put your weave or your wig on, right? Yeah. It might as well be healthy until you decide, okay, let me go back to, I don't want you to, but I know how people are attached to it and how it makes them feel and saves them time.
Yeah, her hair was like shoulder length, and she just wanted the
Like a little bit back.
Yeah, just a little bit back there. But I understand what you're saying as well. And the education is not there.
Yeah.
It's just the, what you want, that's $465. Wash your hair.
Yeah.
You know, straighten your hair, and I'll take care of the rest, $465. And someone else is doing that for $80. And it's not that you're not getting paid what you deserve. It's the fact of the matter, if that becomes the norm, because the door was open on culture.
I mean,
what does that look like?
I mean, even at the end of the day, like, again, it comes back to networking, right?
Like, you're never going to lose your spot.
You just got out of school.
Right.
You want to go work in a suite. You charge $80 for something amazing.
Right.
The girl next to you charges $465. You're supposed to become friends with her. Right? Y'all do the same service, but your service is better than hers. You got little drinks and little cute little stuff.
It's the experience.
Your suite is cute.
Yeah.
And you fly.
It's a package.
Girl, if you don't up your price, I bet you they'll pay it.
But see, it's not about the $80 or the $465.
No, it's about the
people
whole,
will pay for what they want. And they pay for experience. They pay for professionalism. They pay for feeling very exclusive with you. Like, they're the only ones.
And convenience to them.
They tapping the next client, going out, be like, girl, have fun, I did. You know what I mean?
That part.
So it's not necessarily about the 80, but when you're sitting in the chair and you're telling me to blow dry my hair and, you know, bring me a bag of Doritos when you come in too, because you was late, the thing is that $80 is giving what you're still not giving. And it's cheaper.
But you made the appointment and you did it. You showed up.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're bad that you chose that. But I mean, but on the same
for
time,
good or bad.
Listen,
yeah, for good or bad. That $80, you could be like,
however you wanted
I didn't mean to have go LA Lakers in
but
my
listen,
head.
it was only $80 and that shit is fine. You know, but the part that sucks right now, industry, is that January 1st.
Okay.
So say you go to trade school, and not even just being a cosmetologist, plumber, electrician, nail tech, esthetician, whoever, right? If you go to a trade school and you can't prove that after 2 years you make more money than than someone who graduated from high school with just a high school diploma, they're going to cut funding. We're going to take money away from your school. So if you own a career center, right, this sucks for you because you're probably able to take FAFSA and other financial sources to get the students, right? Because that's what brings students.
Absolutely.
My parents don't have 15 to 30 grand, which is hair school right now. But if I get FAFSA, they'll probably pay, like, let's say half of it. And we only have to pay
3/4 of it.
Or 3/4. My parents only have to pay $2,500. Now I'm going to school, get my 1,500 hours. I'm going to take the test.
Yeah.
I got to come out of school, make sure I got a job, and make sure I'm making over the minimum wage, over the income, or whatever the requirement is at the time.
Before I can become an entrepreneur.
No, before they say, okay, well, homegirl, 60% of your training institution isn't making more than a high school diploma person.
Oh, okay, got you.
So we're going to have to take the money from you, and you guys are going to have to figure it out.
You got to figure it out on your own. Yeah. So that started this year, you said?
It starts July 1st.
July 1st of this year.
Of this year.
So are people panicked? I mean,
Have you
heard? Are they sharing that information with their neighbors? And
like, my thing is, even if you are panicked, how do you pivot?
It's July 1st.
How do you pivot, though?
You're gonna have to take a step back to take a step forward.
So listen, if you're in school now, I'm sorry, that sucks. If you're, let's say, an 8th grader,
yeah,
even if you're a freshman at high school,
yeah,
Go downstairs to the counselor's office and say, can I go to cosmetology school? Can I go to Edison next year? Mm-hmm. So from 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, you were able to get a cosmetology education, a plumbing education, a welding education, mechanic education, culinary education for free. Excuse me? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to need the parents to go ahead and let them go ahead and do that.
Wait a minute. Look at that camera and say that one more time. Listen, one more again, okay?
If you are in 8th or 9th grade and you know you want to be a mechanic, be a plumber, go to culinary school, go to cosmetology school, you have the grades, you have all the requirements that it takes to go to Edison, and I went to Edison, that's why I say Edison, right? And you have it, I need the parents to be like, yep, they're going to go. Because if you come out of school and try to do the same thing, it's going to cost you like $30,000 plus interest. Yeah. Right? And then your parents are going to be like, oh, well, Johnny, we can't send you because now we have to pay $1 million in electricity because there's a data center down the street.
That's right.
My mortgage rate is going up and the insurance that comes with the mortgage is going up, right?
Mm-hmm. And gas is going up.
But you want to go do hair and go do fashion shows and all of that. So the parents going to be like, I love you, honey, but no. Where just a year ago, or even if you didn't know now, and kids have so much like exposure to things, right? Yeah. And so much technology to tell them and to even look up how much does a esthetician make? Nail tuck make?
At the fingertips. They don't even have to go to the library for that.
You're not even 18 years old yet.
Right.
But you just might be really good at like doing nails, practicing on your friends. Mm-hmm. Now you've got 30,000 followers.
Right.
You're not even in 9th grade, girl. Yeah. You're already making a bag. Take your ass to college. Excuse me, y'all. I'm just saying.
I saw how they were making like $60,000 a month.
These girls.
And they were like, we're broke. It was like, how have you made $300,000?
So if they were...
And you're broke. You had less, they said, I had $101 in my bank account. How do you do that?
This is how they do it.
Oh, my God.
They don't have any guidance, right?
Well, that, for sure.
Their parents probably never had money. Maybe they don't know what a financial advisor is. Or maybe you don't know what you don't know, right?
Get that.
And I just got this 20 racks because I just had a viral video.
Right.
I've never seen 20 grand before. What do I do with that? Oh, I want to get this material thing. Mm-hmm. No, you want to like save that, get the next 20.
Right.
Get one more 20.
But I think they do that enough, but the ego gets in the way. And then...
Yeah.
Then... That's what I'm saying. And they're always going to think that they can make it back because they don't... You know,
but
lottery winners.
But you
have you heard about the lottery winners?
This is different.
True.
This is different.
True.
Because now
they go broke too.
Because now that you made 20 racks, but hold on, what if you had the great guidance? What if your parents had the financial advisor? Yeah. What if you had all the things to do it again?
Right.
And to now put it into a...
You would understand how to stretch that investment.
Put it into
a trust fund.
Buy a trust.
Put it into...
Get her this.
Investments.
Grow the money,
Grow the money.
But a lot of us aren't guided that way. And... But what if you had all the elements and you knew all the components? Mm-hmm. Now I can call Gigi. Now I can call Carrie.
Right.
Now I can call those same people I called in the beginning because the homegirl needed some help.
That's right.
This is why, like, the network is important.
Right.
Right? And once you are clear in your mind, like, if I could have done this for X, Y, and Z, now I know I can go to them and say, yo, I'm about to get some land. I'm going to need... Or are you trying to go in?
Are you trying to go in on this?
We can buy a whole 20 acres.
I saw how the shape. I was studying. I've been studying the shape of the compound. Mm-hmm. Okay, and how everybody can be
coming.
there.
I'm on the way.
Let's go. Let's go.
Cheers to that.
The shape of the compound. Right. How it can be done where we all are individual, but we all can be separate, but we all collective with the garden in the middle and everything. I'm gonna share that. I'm gonna share that video with you, and the architecture of that is absolutely insane.
All right, what were you
insane? I'm telling you, I just started really looking. So,
are you on TikTok?
No, I'm not.
Girl, I'm gonna need you to get a TikTok.
Stop laughing at me, Chanel.
I'm gonna She's and even if you don't post, I say you post. It don't gotta be that serious. Again, it's resources.
Yeah.
There's so many Black landowners who are teaching other Black landowners.
Oh,
how
I
to
see
own
those
land.
on other places, but I know they're probably better on
They're
TikTok.
crazy on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Again, listen, it is what it is, but if you use it properly,
Yeah.
you're learning some things along the way. And of course, do your own research and homework and all of that. But again, it's another resource. So these kids, you can't really tell me you're not about to have no money. If at the end of the day, we all want money. You want money. Why? Because you want the freedom.
You want freedom.
You want freedom.
You want time.
So if you're going to do something cool along the way.
Yeah.
Don't sit at a desk if sitting at a desk ain't for you. Oh, but I got benefits and I got thises and I got this. Find the loophole, get you some state insurance, and let's get to the bag, right?
Absolutely.
And they do it.
Other people do it.
Other people do it. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But if we get out of our ego, right, and if we get out of our head and if we come together, we be community and network, like I said, and barter. And like I said, we would be so much, further along, right?
I agree.
I don't want to get too like religious or spiritual on it, but we got to go back to the laws of what it's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
Right? And if people got a clear mind and a clear difference on what it could be, and if you're not paying attention to what is happening around you,
you're going to be lost in the sauce.
You're going to be lost in the sauce, but I'm going to have that house. You can come through,
right.
though.
You can come through.
Come through.
Right.
But you could have had one, too.
That's right.
Now. Just saying. So, yeah.
With a tiny home on that land.
Listen, tiny home, Bardonium.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the Bardonium? Girl.
Is it wide? Is it more wider?
Yeah.
Girl, yes.
So gorgeous.
Shut the front door. Okay.
I want one.
I know. I want 2 or 3.
And I want
for my kids.
I want a little mini luxury resort.
Me too.
She's well.
She's
Would be perfect.
And you know
Come
what?
on.
That's a part of it. Okay, I got 2 more questions.
Give me a little 5 or 6 cabins.
2 more questions.
That'd be so cute.
So, I was going to tell you about we didn't look. We didn't blow the whole daggone thing.
Okay, well, listen, we're here, and I hope everybody has learned something.
Oh, they are going to. But
good.
on my regular ones, we have a certain way. I didn't send her like the topic matters.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to tell her the details. But since we sat here, that's been blown. But the point is, it's been blown. Okay, so the point is, Erika, that's what everything we just talked about brings us up to why we're here is she's well. And you had another, I think this is the 3rd or 4th one.
Since 2021.
And since 2021. And ever since Erika's pretty much began, she was like, girl, she's well is going to be on this day. I'm like, damn it.
There's always been something.
It's always been something where I wasn't And this year, I was able to, I said, you know what? It's going down. It's open. It's going down. And let me tell you.
I'm so excited.
I'm going to let you tell her reasonings and all of that kind of stuff in a second. But let me tell you, we got there. The view was closed the front door. The vibe was sisterhood. Like literally, it was, I saw something recently where it said, what did it say? It said, the sisterhood is poisoned or the sisterhood is not working.
And then the Mean Girls Club.
And the Mean Girls Club or whatever. But you know what? I think the sisterhoods that have identified one another in this season, we understood that.
Yeah.
We just didn't talk about it. But what is bubbling up right now, that we understand, we way past that, right?
And some things don't need to be said.
And some things don't need to be said. I mean, so what you all are talking about and what some of those people have identified that are making those TikToks or whatever, we're like, yeah, girl, got you.
Yeah.
And we 3, 4, 5 years into the next because it has to be. And that was something that when she created it, we were at She's Well, and it's popped off so wonderfully. And again, I want you to talk about it. Yeah. Since then, as of this year, she shared with all of the speakers that Africa and Mexico City wants us to come, or her and us, obviously, to come there. Yeah, everyone. The whole team.
Team's important.
Team's important. And it was just a day. So tell us about your vision for She's Well, and how we got here and how we're going to push it forward and what makes it different.
So She's Well came from behind the chair, right? And recognizing women weren't as informed as I would like them to be, right? a lot of, not even just like health, right? But a lot of hair and scalp situations are arrived from gut health, right? And you have gut health issues because like now we're all inflamed. It's inflammatory. We're eating processed foods. We're eating fast foods. We're not cooking as much. And you're stressed. And you're this. And you're that. And you're raising kids. And you're doing it by yourself.
Right.
And homeboys messing with you at work. And so you got all these things. So stress. At the end of the day, it's all stress. And hair's just falling. Right? On top of the things, on top of the things. And I was like, okay, if you do this like this, if you do this like this, if you do this like this, because it just doesn't
happen overnight.
And it doesn't happen just externally. I can give you all the treatments. I can do all the scalp massage. But if you're not on your way to being healthy, I can only do but so much. But if you get on this plan, I got you. Right? So that's where the EJE blueprint came from. So it started originally from that. Then it expanded onto She's Well. So I was like, I need to get everybody into a room, into a safe space, and we need to talk about it, and we need to share. And at first, it was more like, let me introduce you to this person. They're going to tell you what to do, what they do, and if you need them in any kind of way, this is who you call. Gather back together, have a conversation, exchange information, and boom. But it was becoming like we would stay on a topic for a little too much longer, so it was cutting the other speaker short. So I was like, okay, everybody gets this amount of time, right? So we have the 6 pillars, like the centered soul, shielded spirit was for you. I appreciate you so much. That was so perfect.
It was perfect.
It was great. You know, everything, the centered soul. I can't, say them all right now. I know we were part of the glam situation, but there's so many components of a woman. And I needed to hit all of them. Fitness, of course, Miss Tiffany, she's amazing. But having this team or this group of women was very crucial to me because I know a few things, but I don't know everything, right? And people aren't technically researching for it.
Right.
They worried about going to brunch. Because at brunch, you're about to eat the eggs, the bacon, the wings. You're probably fried before you go. You know, you had a long week. You got a couple little gummies.
Let's go.
Took a couple little puffs.
That's right.
A little turn up, a little champagne. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is the average person, right?
It is.
People are trying to release.
Trying to
let
find
go. Trying to find anything to like calm down.
Right.
And just chill. Even if it's just for 3 hours with your girls or your homeboys or whoever, right? So I get it, right? So now you're at brunch, everybody's fly. You got the swoopies, you got the bust down, you got the whole thing. Everybody looks alike.
Right.
Come on, y'all. What you look like under all of
Who are you?
all that? Who are you? Do you really know?
Right.
I don't want to take away your good time.
Not at all.
But your appointment at Tuesday at 11, I'm going to know a whole bunch that I'm just learning because as we're taking this down, or you're coming in with the hat and trying to be sneaky and you got the hoodie on and you're trying to be at the shampoo bowl, but I'm like, you got to take off the hoodie. That's another conversation, right?
Gotta take off.
It's in the way.
Oh, yeah,
I can't shampoo you. Because you're coming to get the shampoo,
Right.
the steam treatment, the oxygen treatment, the massage, the blowout, the silk press, and we're going to cut it, okay? So I'm going to need you to calm down.
And I've been through all of this with her
All the things.
myself. Go ahead.
All the things. And I'm the stylist that's going to tell you no.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you no. You
sure
can't.
will.
You can't do that. If you're, because I ask you, what are your goals? Oh, but I want to. Okay, but you can't do that if you're trying to get here.
Right. Right.
And I can't support you if you're not trying to get here. So you're not necessarily for me.
Right.
Throughout
You
this,
have to know who's for you and who
listen.
not.
So throughout this 30 years, I am able to now decipher who's my client is going to be.
That's right.
Everybody can't come to me. They
this
just
is a running
can't.
trend that I'm
They
hearing.
just. I have to. Again, I like to pick and control my energy.
Absolutely.
Right? Not control people, but
Control
I'm able to
my
control my
energy.
energy around certain people, right? And everybody doesn't deserve your energy. They just don't. They just don't. Right? Some receive it well. Other people are going to hate on it and let them hate on it. They just aren't your people.
They're just not. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And, it's okay. It's fine. But
that's what led us all the way up to She's Well. And your vision for that. And the thing is like those people that know you can't be here, but you know what? invest in here because you'll understand with me while you're not here.
That part. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's all love.
Always.
It's all love.
We're always in a safe space.
Yeah.
We keep it intimate. I do see it growing.
Yeah.
Especially going internationally. And yes, it should be intimate, but if we're not all talking about it, people tend to open up when there's more people around. Like, oh, you going through that too? Right. Or you're going through that too, and you're going through that too. And you're like, oh, it's not just me. I've been bleeding for 21 days and ain't said nothing to nobody.
So how do you, you don't.
But you've been married for like a long time, and you're not getting it in with your husband because you've been bleeding a long time.
For too long.
Right.
Obviously. Yeah. So that was one of the things. It's like, I just love the women who are in my community.
Yeah.
We understand when we have to, pick up the phone and be like, girl, let's go. I need this. I need that or whatever. And then when we are not, and it never feels inauthentic.
Yeah.
It always feels effortless and intentional to the point of we already know the people who can pick up the phone and do that, and the ones who cannot pick up the phone and do that with us. So that's a beautiful thing.
And we have to get back to the picking up the phone.
Oh, and see, that's part of my language. I'm talking about picking up the phone. You know what I mean? I'm not. I'm not a Twitter's finger. I'm not one
like
of those
don't text
people.
me everything. Like you need some shit, I'm gonna need you to just pick up the phone.
We're gonna need to have a conversation.
Just,
even
pick it up.
Check in.
Pick it up. Yeah.
And so
that's important.
That just growing with Erika over these years is what makes her in this particular month-long segment, is because she knows me well enough. She knows me at a different level than Tiffany does or Yaya does. But she's known me the second longest that's in this series. And we know each other in a different way. We know each other through the sisterhood that people are talking about online right now, feeling some kind of way about online right now, calling it the mean girl place online right now. I don't discount it. I'm just saying that I am so glad I don't have to deal with that in this time.
We've been doing this.
Yeah, in this time. Yeah. We've been through them storms and struggles, and the thing is, you learn what you need. So before we close, I have two more things. As I said, three, but two more things. And let me say, so we was at She's Well. And the day had concluded. It was... The day had concluded. It was a beautiful day. So Erika was walking me out because, I was headed all the way back west. And she was walking me out, and she was like, I don't remember exactly what you said, but I was like, your boo was just booing today. And I had never met him. I had never seen him. But he was so attentive to her, setting things up, just being, and that was my first time meeting him. And it was just glowing. And every time you mentioned his name, she glows. Yeah. So how does it feel to find I want to say your soulmate, because I've known you long enough to, I think, use that word. And you're just glowing even more. You put down your cape a little bit more because Mr. Man is Mr. Manning. Tell us about how that feels.
He is manning up, honey. So, first of all, thank you for being at the event and being a part of She's Well. And,
always.
As we, that day was, it was a great day. And it was a little hectic for, some of the people to come in. It was traffic and all that. And I'm making sure everything is good. He's just like unloading everything, setting it down. Where do you want
14th floor, down 14th floor, whatever it was.
Up and down. He's got the car. He's doing all the things, right? Backstory, so he's my neighbor. And I've known him since I moved in the building. This man said he studied me for 2.5 years. I was like, oh, shoot. But we were cool, right? I would, go to him when I would, because, he's an electrician, but he was helping me bend wire.
Shout out to the electricians.
Listen, shout out to those who work with their hands and their mind and do the things. Those are the ones making the bag for real, y'all. So I'm going to need you to stop playing. So
absolutely.
We talked about it. So, he's just super handy, right? And he never hit on me. He never said nothing out the way. He never tried to touch me. Men.
Yeah.
Men be menning. And and we were neighbors. So, already, you can't be
It was too close for comfort as it is.
You're like 2-3 doors down. None of that. But because he wasn't doing all that, I was like, okay, bet. So now you have a new friend, right? And, you know, he appreciated what I do and would help me with projects. And then on his birthday, he was like, yo, E, XYZ. And I was like, oh. But have been doing the things. Like, he takes care of me in every single way.
Every way.
And it's nice. I've never really had this experience before. And again, when you're an independent and you're doing certain things, it doesn't mesh well with certain people, right? I'm at work all the time. What time you get home, E? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm doing 12, 14 clients a day.
Right.
I started at 7. I may not get off till 12. Yeah. I'm having fun up on the White House. I just made racks this week. Yeah. I'm out and I'm about to go to Italy.
Yes.
I can't right now, homie. I like you though. You're so cute.
Yeah. Had to do my thing.
You can come though. Or no.
Or not.
You know what I mean? And a lot of men don't take that well because, you know, you're kind of bruising their ego a little bit. Reminds me of James'
verse that says, I would probably be her at 23 if... You know how there's something when you say about her at 23? I would love my work more than we. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, period.
Right? And you couldn't slow me down for nothing.
Oh, you was... Nothing. I was there.
Nothing. You were right there. Yeah. Nothing. You know, and men don't take that well.
Yeah.
So, and I wasn't about to be stopping for nobody.
Right.
Unless you're doing X, Y, and Z, holler. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. I'm going to leave the last two because there's always a percentage, right? 99.9%. We're so worried about he don't do this and he don't do that. Now I'm able like to ease into the softness of who I already knew I was. All I needed was someone to attach it to.
That's it.
I have so much love to give. And to be hard and to be shielded for so long, to have somebody just chip away at the wall for 2.5 years and able to knock that joint down.
And you know what? Those chips are big when you're chipping away. Like the chips are big, right? But if you think about the chipping away as an onion.
Just peeling it back.
You know those little invisible levels part of the onion? Baby.
That's the part that make your eyes water.
Baby.
Okay.
Baby. And it shows.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a stranger could walk down the street, and it's never for me. You know, I've been with Mr. Mac for 20 years.
Amazing. We have to come over.
Oh, you guys got to come over.
We have to
and
come
see
over.
the garden and everything.
Yeah.
But
oh my God, he would love that.
Yeah. Kyle would too.
Yeah.
And but being with him for 20 years is like, this bitch. He took the fire out of me.
Yeah.
Like I went through stuff and I gave stuff and I didn't do stuff and I did stuff and he's like
the whole time.
I got you.
Yeah.
No, the fuck you don't. I'm like, you don't got me.
See how we get? Yeah, because
like,
you've been so shielded for so long.
And it comes down to it. Do you want onions on the burrito or what do you want? I want you to, okay, do you want onions on the burrito or not this time? Or do you want the green peppers?
They flow
I want
right
it all.
with it.
I want the onions and the green peppers. And now it's like, babe, I made dinner tonight, and it has da-da-da-da-da, and I tried something new, and we're going to eat on the deck.
All the things.
And I want a garden, and we're going to have a garden.
I have all these plans I've been having.
Yeah.
Now I'm able to share them.
Yeah.
And he's like, yep.
Yeah.
I'm doing tables for NFL. Giants. We went to Philly twice for the tailgate. They support us the most, which is great. I mean, shout out to the DMV, but Philly be holding us down, right? You know, the tray table, folding tables.
Yeah.
And I told him what I was doing, and he was like, I'm going to help you. I was like, oh, shoot. Well, I got to do the, and I'm on I got like $150 to spare.
Right.
And I know I can do this table for this amount.
That's right.
And all I got to do is post it, right? Because when you're a creator, you have to actually like create the stuff.
That's right.
Right?
That's
you
right.
don't have anyone else to do it because it costs. Yeah. I know I can do it.
Yeah.
Let me call the print guy. Let me get the size print. Let me lay this bitch on the table. 3 days, I'm going to need $85.
Right.
Because that's how creatives live.
That's right.
You need to sell this many tables in this many times because you need this amount of money. You don't do no taxes. You get cash under the table. But you need to pay that light bill. So I know in the next 2 weeks I owe $130.
Right.
All I got to do is sell like 1 and 2.5 tables and I'm good. He was right there. I was like, oh, shit, okay, ready. And then it just went from there. And then, he finally was like, yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. And I was just like, like that breath of fresh air. Like,
that breath.
And he just been coming through ever since.
But your focus and your determination, it wasn't something that was a threat or he wanted to take apart or wanted to control. He watched you for honest, good. Yeah, I mean, I could say, you know what, I'm taking my collagen and I want more orange juice because I got to put the collagen. Black Girl Vitamins told me. And the other day, I had taken a break from taking the collagen since we come back, right? I got the big old thing. And he said to me last night, you're not drinking orange juice anymore? I was like, yes, I just took a damn break already. I just took a break from drinking collagen and orange juice because I'm trying to slow down, But it is amazing. But the thing is I can do the same for him.
Yeah.
But the thing is that he showed it to me first. Yeah. And I did,
How did you finally settle into that? Because I think that's a challenge I'm having right now. And it's not even, for me, it's not a thing about balance. It's about harmony. Yeah. Right?
It's harmony. It's no thing is balance, but it is harmony.
Bringing your things together along with him in your things. So now you have technically a schedule. Yeah. I got to be up by a certain time. I got to cook this food. We got to, straighten up. You got to do this. You got to do that. Yeah. On top of I got to answer the emails. I got to schedule appointments. I got to clean. I got to do all the things.
I do the cooking, except on Sundays.
How do you do it?
How do I do it? It's the schedule. Yeah. It's prioritizing. So usually every day, after 5 o'clock, I cut things off. I go from my office, that threshold, that's my car ride, and then I transition into what I need to do for my husband and my family.
I love that.
And it's because at one point in time, we argued and it was like, you work too much and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I didn't understand how to balance that. And I didn't understand how to step away because I wanted to help the next person. And so, but for him, I was like, what, this man is standing by me and he loves me even through all of my shit. You know what I mean? That I couldn't even put my finger on. I went to therapy. And, it was just understanding that when it comes down to it, I have me, but when it comes down to it, and I don't have anything else, I'm gonna have him. We're gonna be sitting by the beach drinking tea for two, honey.
That's what it means. Like, you're straight regardless. I'm gonna love him regardless.
And y'all argue about that shit online. I am not the one because I don't have a problem with washing his clothes. I don't have a problem with cooking his meals. I don't have a problem with that because I still do what I do. I still have my clients or whatever, but it's a cutoff time. It's a cutoff time. Yeah. Because I can't, and that's why Chemisol is just coming back around because I could, as much as the integration is happening, I had to make room for what was the most important. I love that. Yeah. And no matter how anything, Gigi, can you come out on that Wednesday night? Da-da-da-da. No, I can't. Because Wednesday, I cook dinner on Wednesday night, and sorry.
My man needs me. Yeah.
And he takes care of me, and I'm going to take care of him.
And I feel that.
And we've been together for 24 years, so we understand what that looks like. So
nice.
that's
because you had a good example as well. Your parents have been married forever.
Yeah, my parents have been married.
How long they've been married?
52
yes, let's go. Cheers to Black love.
Yeah, Black love.
Listen,
Black love.
We need that.
Taking down that guard for me. I can't speak for nobody else. Yeah. But I know I was, because of all I went through, I was defensive. I was, I could do this shit myself. And I was all of that.
How do you feel about the I'm going to say the stigma of Black men don't like Black women right now? Have you heard much about that?
I have heard about that. Me and Jamal, we did a episode here on the the podcast about misogyny and misandry.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm in it as much, but I have seen it. And I think more conversations have to happen.
I believe so.
You know, but who's going to be the facilitator of a vulnerable, unique conversation? And I think it starts with our men who are survivor-led, so to say, who have gone through the storm with their wives, or who have, you know, seen their fathers and their mothers interacting in such a way that brings authenticity to what that looks like, to be able to explain what does a give and take look like.
Right.
You know, because it's a lot of men out there that didn't have a mother or a father, whatever one that is, and they wanted to be the best father that they could be because they were missing out. And then pick the best wife. You know what I mean? But I think right now when you look at things like Pop the Balloon, and the girl comes out, and I think the one that I saw that went viral recently, and she was like, I know this is going to be a crazy question, but my first question is how much you make. And even the lady that host, she was like,
I need to know off the rip.
I need to know off the rip. You're on Pop the Balloon.
Was it her delivery, or was it?
I think it was her.
Or was it too real?
I think it was too real for that lineup, right? And I think it's a time and place for everything. I don't think that was the time, no matter what, or the place to make that your first question off the rip, and you don't even know these people's name yet.
How old was she?
I think she was. I mean, I saw the clip, but she had to be over 25.
Okay,
she had to be over 25.
You have to remember, like, how they identify, right? And they're not identifying with, I'm gonna say, true authenticity. Everything is women want money, women want money, women want money, and they see money as like the physical things, right? And there's I don't really like him for real. I just want his money, or whatever the narrative is. You got to remember that, like, you got to remember where they are. Who's supporting that mentality, right? Their mom is who?
Their mom.
Their mom is who, right? Why wasn't she corrected before a certain time, right? Why does she think that this is okay to just say, boom, how much money you make? Hey, Kevin.
I get that.
If you want to be bold about it, hey, Kevin, I'm so-and-so. How much money do you make? If that was her, she just wanted to know off the rip. Because
she wanted to know off the rip.
It might determine who she's going to be with. And that's fine. Maybe that's not how we would do it.
Right. Now,
you just have to remember who's behind her.
Right.
Who is showing her that may not have been the best way to go. But she may not have any guidance, and her mama might be the same way. Listen, she had to learn it from somebody, even if it was from her friends. There wasn't the one friend in the group who said, girl, you can't be asking Kevin how much money he make off the rip. Right. Can you at least go on a date and then try to figure it out? Now listen.
And then well, so what do you do, Kevin? What do you do?
Let's turn it around.
Let's turn it around.
Right? Little molding, little sculpting. Not saying it's wrong.
Softness, a little
Again,
femininity.
not saying it's wrong.
It's not
just
wrong.
do it in a different way.
A different way.
Right? And I did a lot of that while I was in school, because you kind of got to meet people where they're at.
Right.
You know? Right. And again, not saying that it's maybe how she did it and how she said it was wrong, but I understand the intention.
And that is the thing. The kids that don't understand, they don't get room enough to make those mistakes now, because as we started on this, and it's like the internet is forever.
Period.
You know? And you're like, dang it. So she's on this big old, I guess it's YouTube hit show.
Okay.
And that might come up for her. And so I think she's well. I think what we do here at Purple Runway with the Mirror Challenge and with, the communities that we have grown for this moment in time, I think we are in those type of communities are where we need to pull the young ladies to say, you know what? We're not telling you to change who you are.
Just do it differently.
Just change the energy and how you communicate that a little bit. Because we want you to get everything that you desire. And
Always.
because if they're talking about this on 99% of what women are doing today and how they're making them feel, then you know what? Find you a community, some aunties that's going to say, what do they mean about this if it doesn't make sense to you?
That part.
And how can I refine this if that's what you want? If you don't want a relationship, girl, do you.
Do your thing.
Do your thing. But the thing is, if you do,
If you really want it.
it's just like going from first grade to 12th grade. You know what I mean? You learn some things along the way. And you haven't learned to be an adult right now. You haven't learned to be, you didn't have an example. If you didn't have an example in your household and all you heard was men was crazy or women were bitches,
Right.
you know what I mean? The thing is that is not always true, but be curious and find out who you want to be to attract those people who the men or your next partner in the way you need to.
Yeah. And again, that's why I say they have so many resources for that.
Yeah.
Talk to the aunties.
Talk to the aunties. That's right.
Talk to the aunties. Like, we got you. Like, we're...
And every level of auntie. The auntie that's in church 14 days a week. Okay, the auntie that's going to drop an F-bomb every 2 sentences.
Then the rich auntie.
that is the rich auntie. The auntie that's the earth auntie. Talk to all the aunties.
Yes.
And then come up with your formula.
There you go. I know who to talk. I know which auntie to talk to about whatever I need to talk to. So,
absolutely.
Related or not. You know what I mean? But again, it comes back to the community.
It comes back
and
to
the connection.
That's right. And that's why we...
Can we bring that? I love you so much.
So much. I got one last question. I know we didn't blow this day. This is too good.
This is really
so.
good.
My signature question every single time that I have in an episode, I ask my guests, what do you want people to take away? And I know you know the feels. What do you want them to take away? And what song, what is your song that really gets you there about what you're doing and all that good stuff? And what song would you want me to attach to this? Because let me tell you, again, what this was supposed to be, it wasn't. Okay? And it's going to go out just as is. And it is what it is. Because I'm telling you, y'all gonna understand. I bet y'all gonna understand this entire conversation. But go ahead.
This is
What's
great.
the song?
So I have 2 songs.
Okay, that's good.
So my original theme song was Miguel's Pay Me.
Miguel's Pay Me. Okay.
I'm international, baby.
Yeah.
Because I was always on a plane.
But that's a part of your name, international.
Yeah, that's part of my name, EJE International. And then I have Dreams Fancy.
I have Dreams Fancy. What's
Remember
that?
Fancy? Remember the Dream?
Uh-huh.
You know that song, Fancy?
Give it to me.
He was really, I think what I like most about that song, he was willing to do whatever his girl wanted.
Okay.
And was so happy spending all the money.
Yeah.
You want to make love on the edge of the world, I got it.
Absolutely. In the
Have
rain,
everything
on the
you
50-yard
want
line.
because you my girl. I'll buy it.
Absolutely.
And it's not even just about I'll pay for something or I'll buy you something. It was like he was just willing to give all of himself for her. Yeah. And that's how I feel about it.
But when men love, that's what they do. It didn't take them 5, 10, 15, 20 years to
And that's how I
out.
feel about my relationship. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is what I have. And I want everyone to have that experience. I didn't think I would ever have that experience. And I was okay being single and on my way to a rich auntie and, all the things. And I'm earth auntie if I had to put it in and that you gotta listen to that song. We'll have to pull it up. But
I'm gonna put it. It's gonna be attached to this.
Yeah. And just the way he's just so dedicated to her and just wants to see her happy and whatever she wants to do. And he said, "Shit, money can't buy happiness. Shit, I bet you it can." What? All I needed was to be released from the stress.
We get to play our positions and don't take that offensively. Because, again, there's levels to this. And can't nobody come on here and tell me nothing about this, okay? I've been married too long.
Okay, period.
For that, okay? Don't step up to get these, this mouth. But the thing is that we have to understand where we're willing to give, where we're willing to take,
for sure.
what we're willing. It is nothing better than being able to be a strong woman, if that's what you want to do.
For sure.
To be able to lean back into who you are. And it doesn't lean intimate. That doesn't lean. It's who you are with.
Yeah.
It's how they want to spend their time with you. It's how you fight.
Yeah.
It's how you make up.
Yeah.
it's the experiences that you have reached out and gathered, right?
Yeah.
So I think that we're this time in this space of all the things we're talking about gardening, and talking about knowing our energy and everything.
Yeah.
I think that it's a lot of us. Oh, I hope there's a lot of kids, because I've been 10 toes down too long. Not too long, but long enough.
Yeah.
That when you understand what does it take for you to be in your softness, that's all natural, that has nothing materialistic. When you can put that language to that, I think that's when you will see, okay, I can lean back.
Like, the continuous of the cheeks hurting even when he's not around. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm just like, wow,
Absolutely.
I get to do what?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool.
It's so cool.
And I'm always I'm very grateful, and I stay in gratitude for it. And sometimes I'm like, is this really is this for real?
Yeah.
Right? Because we tend to question it, but I'm just like, hey, go with it. Let him do it.
Let him do it.
Let him do it, right? And it's more than, the way he looks at me, the way he holds my hand, the way he rubs my back, and and I want to go for a walk, babe. He was like, yep, ready. Okay, where you want to go?
Yeah.
And there's no fight, and there's no, I gotta, he's not on his phone, a million, times when he's with me. And that's something that
he's a hard worker.
He's a very hard worker. Yeah. So we only have a short time together because he's at work a million hours a day.
That's Kyle. He's always at work. But
his food is cooked, and, clothes ready for the next day, and, whatever it takes to make sure he's good when he's good.
That's
home.
right. That's right.
Because I got to sit on this couch for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And
I get to have slow mornings. I get to have slow mornings.
Because man, 8:30 has to be up at 3:30.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He just got home at 6.
Yeah. And I just want so much more of that for our sisters. But I just want to thank you for coming out. These conversations are too easy for me.
having me.
And I love you so being here. I love your face.
You so much. I miss you so much. Thank you so much for having me. This is great. I'm so proud of you. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers to many more. Yeah. Let's finish the glass.
Cheers. Let's finish the glass.
Yes.
So you guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Beautifully Unfiltered. And I'm so glad that I get to share another one of the women that I'd love to be in her space. And I'd love for her to be in my space. And so if I'm offline or doing something you guys haven't heard from me, I'm usually around women like this. I'm usually around trying to, help them pour into me, and I do them as well. And so I'm excited that during this month and this cycle, I get to give you guys a little bit more of a piece of me, like my girl said.
Oh, I love it.
And not that it's all that, but it's who I am, and it's who I feel really grounded towards, and really been supported by after so many years of trauma and pain and even shame. But understanding, healing myself, and understanding what community actually looks like. I'm so glad you guys chose me, and I was able to choose you to be there. So thank you, love.
Give me some love. I love you.
Love you more.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cry.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I love you so much.
I love you more. Yeah, this is great. Thank you for having me.
All right, you guys. I hope if you have any questions, put it out there for Erika. I'm going to put her website and her information as the master hair connoisseur she is. Those are my words, and I'm pretty sure everybody else's. And then I hope you reach out to her, because she's truly who she says she is. And until next time, I'll see you again on Beautifully Unfiltered with Gigi. Bye.
Is an extension of Purple Runway, where we honor survivors, celebrate their courage, and amplify the voices that are often go unheard. Whether you're a survivor, a supporter, an advocate, or someone still finding their way, you're not alone, and this space is for you.